is a big one waiting to happen. So it's just a matter of time. Once you enable the smaller business, that is the big one that is going to happen. I think we've had stories of how many multinationals that started in a garage. Yeah, most of these large telcos, large multinational, the Microsofts, all the Amazons, they started very small. So, and then they grew bigger because of some of these support structures that were available at the time.
So would that mean, in case someone has a particular support they need that is not put on the MTN app, they would approach your office?
Yeah, they can approach my office and we discuss. I have a team that looks at all the support in terms of connectivity.
Great to know that. Thank you so much for that. But again, you being a business enterprise general manager.
Yes.
If a startup innovator walked into your office one day, what are the things you wouldn't forget to tell them?
Good one. There are three things. One, I would say, be resilient. I think we call that grit. It's never going to be easy for a startup. It's going to be challenging. It's going to stretch. You have to go an extra mile to get that dream to become a reality. So don't give up. Don't give up. Secondly, stay focused. Look at all the things you want to do. Learn from the mentors. Focus on your goal. Yeah? Focus on that goal of driving your business from a small one to a big one. All these giants you see started small. Okay? I think there is somebody who is communicating. Hello, and lastly, my recommendation would be to digitize. For any startup, it would be important for them to digitize their business. So that will enable them to be resilient in this challenging environment.
Those are great words there. Be resilient, stay focused, learn from the mentors, and digitize your business. That's the era we are in now. So what are the statistics for MTN's contribution to the growth of business in Uganda?
That is MTN as MTN. If you need to understand MTN's contribution to the business environment, you need to understand the core of business. You need to understand that as MTN, MTN has over 15.7 million subscribers in Uganda, out of the 20 million adults. Okay, 15.7 million adults out of the 20 million adults. Then out of those 15.7, 9 million use mobile money. Okay, over 9 million, they use mobile money. That means as a business, you can be able to pay your suppliers using that platform. You can be able to pay salaries using that platform. You can be able to transfer money from Kampala to the village in a second, in Amorata or in Abim, in Adilang, Padel district or Agago. Yeah, so you can transfer money in just a second from Kampala, from one destination to another. Yeah, very easily. So it is that ecosystem that creates an enabling environment for every single business. And the products, solutions that are being developed that sustain these businesses. At MTN Business, we have over 30 products, different products available for businesses. And all these, are absorbed, and they enable each vertical or each sector. If you are, for example, in agriculture, we have a solution for you. If you are in fast-moving consumer goods, we have a solution for you. If you are in education, we have a solution for you. Do you want to track teachers, what time they come in? There is something that we can do. Are you in fleet management, Internet of Things? We have solutions for you. Do you want, voice? Do you want to call using these desk phones? We have solutions for that. Yeah, the E1s, the SIP trunks, we do have solutions. So we have a cocktail or a bouquet of solutions available that is all absorbed by our customers or our clients at MTN Business. And the same way you saw, I think those that have worked with banks before, when you're younger, they used to have accounts, they call the young savers, different names. But as you grow, you move from a young saver to a better solution. So we've tailored our solutions to fit the market from at different stages. So at MTN, we are ready to serve you. If you need phones on credit, we can provide those. If your business is on phone, we can give you on credit, and we agree on time frame for you to pay back. If you need data on credit, we also give data on credit. So we can provide that for you, and you pay later on. So we can agree on terms of payment. The same way you see banks lending, banks connecting with their clients. Ours is to connect people to people, people to knowledge, and people to opportunities. We keep building that day in, day out.
Would that mean you have allowance for walk-in clients?
Yeah, you can walk in and we serve you. So we have a team that supports you, ready to support you anytime.
Okay. Thank you so much, MTN. We cannot get enough of your endowments, but we will be there. So what are your 3 top favorite business products from MTN?
My favorite products largely focus on small businesses because they are driving the force of the Ugandan economy. They not only contribute about 20% to Uganda's GDP, but play a significant role, in employment, income generation, production, import and import substitution, mitigating rural-urban drifts, and mobilization of local resources. My favorite products from that perspective would be one, the MTN Office Internet. That is for business. This product is favorite on both price and value for SOHOs and SMEs. Many startups in Uganda categorized under basically the SOHOs, very small ones, and SMEs, and basically they can enjoy unlimited internet, high-speed internet for as low as 195,000. So if you're a startup, that's good. You can start with that product on fiber, and you enjoy connectivity unlimited for as low as 195,000. Then we are looking at APIs. This is new to the market. The APIs are key for digital growth and development. Many small businesses can propel their own growth by plugging into the services from larger companies like MTN. In a simple way, for example, I would say MomoPay, okay? You can obtain MomoPay account, collection and payment account from anywhere you are, yeah? And more very successful APIs are coming. You need to watch the space for us. We've been developing, we've been in the kitchen cooking. So it's important to understand to understand that we as MTN, we are there for you as a client, as a potential customer. You will not regret creating that partnership with a telecom like MTN. And I know many of you are also shareholders, so that is good. And it's an opportunity for me to speak to you as a shareholder and to encourage you to support, the company you own. That is very good.
Thank you so much, Sir Ibrahim. I'm trying to check in the chat right now. Yes, our president, Mr. Mokalu Mohammed, is asking that he's organizing a student holiday camp to produce products, and he wants to sell them online. How does he get online advices of how he can do it effectively, building on MTN systems?
There's something we are working on. It is in the kitchen. I'm not going to unpack, but it would be able to support him as much as possible. And since MTN has enabled you, you will be among the first to pick into that. So we are keen to support, startups, especially in the digital environment. Yes.
Thank you so much.
But and also maybe the other would be provision of data. Once you get data, and I've been discussing deeply about data across using the different access technologies like fiber, mobile data. So it's something that we can do for as long as you have either fiber connection, you have either, I need to understand the details of the challenge that he has, but it's something that we can definitely find a way of supporting at all angles, either on LTE or on fiber itself.
Okay. I'll just give Mokalu 2 minutes, actually 1, just for you to re-echo what are the challenges you're facing, what do you really need? Mr. President?
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Madam Moderator and Mr. Ibrahim. I'm Mohammed and I'm from Igang. The challenge is like we are building a new business model where we want the students to establish like physical shops in their schools and also have online option to display their products and sell. So we are looking for 2 things. 1, a system like where if their products are sold, the money goes direct on their school fees account with their schools. We are starting with 4 schools. We have 15 students, and we shall start with 4 shops, but 1 line like online. So I'm trying to look at any advice I can get in building those 2 systems using more familiar with people.
Why would you want to? Okay, my advice to you would be there is already a platform that can support payments for us, and that's mobile money. That can give you an advantage. You don't need to reinvent for that, but it's also good from our corporate services. We can see the focus area. If it's a student, we see how then do we support. But above everything, it's the issue of connectivity, to ensure that to start with, you can talk to each other using data or VoIP or voice. So that we can provide for you to accelerate, and ensure that your startup lives to see the next day. So it's largely providing the connectivity, and also in terms of understanding, the platforms that already exist and leveraging those platforms to drive you to the next level.
Hope Mohammed has been answered well, and you've got the solution to your problem.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'll follow up with more formal way of introducing it and come for more advice. But for now, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Moderator.
Thanks. Wishing you all the best. Mr. Ibrahim, please don't get tired with this so much questioning. We are trying to understand how we can survive as youth in this business of competition and so many changes. So I hope it is okay with you.
It's very okay. It is very okay.
Great. That is great. So there are what we call new jobs among the youth, like social media influencers, Uber drivers, photographers, and all those other online businesses that are going on. So how is MTN actually helping these youths to turn this into business?
You see, all the above businesses are highly data dependent. MTN is providing affordable internet to enable these businesses. MTN, we've just increased mobile data volumes by 80% to 100% without requiring customers to pay more. Okay. Office Internet also provides business customers with very affordable and yet high-speed internet for business. So businesses have lower operational costs and yet better quality internet, which is very good. So that is very, very, very critical for us.
This is great. Yes, we have the data as youths and we can access it, but I've had complaints of the data runs out so fast. I don't know how you would address that.
You see, data runs out so fast. My view is the expectation is to see that you have the best quality, okay? If you go to a bond and you buy a Ferrari, you cannot complain that your Ferrari is very fast. You've bought a Ferrari. So now, when you are on 4G internet is expected to be fast. 2G fast, but it's not as fast. If you go and you buy fiber, it's supposed to give you that experience. So you have fiber, and that is why we are coming up with unlimited solutions. So at home, you can get fiber to the home at 195,000. That is unlimited. You stay at home, you use. You can get office internet, same price, at the comfort of your home. So it's very important for us to understand, is it better for me to get a bundle or go for an unlimited solution? So you could keep paying maybe 20,000, 30, 40. At the end of the day, it's still expensive. Yeah, because it's cheaper for you to go for unlimited solution depending on what you do. So as a business, as a startup, you need to understand the capacity needs of your company. So if your needs are a bit higher, go for a solution that is unlimited, that can sustain your connectivity. Okay?
Yes. So we have to understand the capacity needs, and we also have to understand that data running out fast means you're using it very well and it's as required.
Yeah.
So Mr. Ibrahim, with the split of MTN Mobile Money and MTN Uganda, what other groundbreaking changes do you predict in business in the next 5 years?
Groundbreaking changes, so many. We see what we are going to see is more towards solutions that use fiber as the access technology. Very reliable. I hear people talking about 5G. You already have 5G on fiber. You already have 5G on fiber. If, as a small business, you've started out in downtown, for example, MTN has fiber on over 1,000 buildings within Uganda, over 1,100 buildings, and we keep adding more and more and more. So we should expect groundbreaking solutions, triple plays. We should expect converged solutions, convergence through partnerships. You're bringing TV at home, probably with data. You're bringing mobile money into business, all converged. So when you come to enterprise, you have a full pack. You have a business Momo for the business, you have data, you have voice, all in a pack. So you are an SME in a box. And we don't want to be prescriptive. You come, you just pick, you get a basket, and in there are several products. It's you to pick, this is what I need Wi-Fi here, I need this, I need that. So all that is available. So we want to get an SME we want to have an SME in a box, yeah, with so many of those. So many things are going to change. We are going to see a lot in terms of Internet of Things, things for talking to things. We are going to see, the telco becoming more a platform player. So it's going to be very, 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 busy in the next 5 years.
Great to know. I want to comment that it's a relief to us who are having startups. I think that convergence will do us justice because we fear competing with our already big multi-billion businesses. So thank you so much.
Don't worry. Even myself, I was once a youth. So I was once a youth. Everyone in Uganda was once a youth, was once where you are. Every great leader, every person, be it a prime minister, be it a general manager or CEO, was once a youth. So it's just a matter of time if you stay focused to get to your destination. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. So you need to be that drop that will cause a ripple of progress in the business environment. And that is what we want to enable as MTN Business and as MTN as a company.
All right. So you were once a youth. Who is that person you are looking up to when you were young and why?
It's a no-brainer, my mother.
Wow.
Yeah,
why did you look up to your mother?
I think she was a very hardworking person, and mothers have solutions. Mothers always have solutions. As a child, every problem that comes to your mind, your mother always has a solution. So as a startup, be the mother, be the solution provider to the ecosystem, to your customers. So whenever a customer or a client thinks of a challenge, you should have a solution in your line of specialty. So be that mother with solutions for your clients, and trust me, you will grow. The sky is not the limit. It is the benchmark against which your success will be measured.
Great, 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 powerful. You've made me think who I looked up to. Thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim. What's your comment about youth in employment vis-a-vis youth doing startups?
Youth should proactively think of setting up startups. That is a must, because the startups will grow with you. Okay? You need to set up these startups. The startups will grow with you. You will employ people. You will become greater and greater. If you focus, give it your time. Okay? You need to focus, give it your time. The sky will be the limit. The sky will be the benchmark against which your success will be measured. So it's important that we keep pushing.
Hope everyone is noting whatever is being said. These are powerful words. Let's keep focused and let's start our own thing. All right. What is your mantra in life, Mr. Ibrahim?
I always believe that as an individual, I have to become that drop that causes the ripple of progress. Okay? You become that drop that causes the ripple of progress. When you are in an environment, ensure you create that impact. That means you've got to be focused, you've got to have integrity, you've got to deliver results. You should be dependable. That's very important. You should be dependable. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. You do it. So that's what I can say for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. These words are making me have a check on myself. Am I dependable? I don't know. But yes, as youth, we've heard from Mr. Senyongo Ibrahim, and I believe we picked a thing or two, and these are going to be helping us in how we start our businesses and how we are going to run them. So right now, I would request, there is something here in the chat from a number of people. Lucky is saying, I'm planning of starting up an app. Is there any way MTN can come through for me?
Starting an app is, I think I shared earlier, we sometimes have those, challenges where we support developments of that nature. We can look at that. We've had it before. We can see if we can create that competition again and see that we support the youth. So we've done it before. It's possible for us to do it again. Yes, but what we do, or what I can commit now, is that we can provide you with the connectivity you need, the solution you need to enable you as an innovator. And that is important, to enable you as an innovator, to ensure that you move, you realize your dream. Next.
Mr. Ibrahim, would that mean you're going to help her get a software developer from your side?
No, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get her to help her get a software developer. What it means is that sometimes through, we've had before a challenge where we enable the youth, bring them together, give them a challenge to develop something, an app. So my assumption is that she can develop an app, okay? She has the skill set. So we've had a competition before where what a challenge for youth to develop, and the best one was recognized and supported. Okay, so it's large to say, I'll talk to my colleagues and see if we can refresh that, to create that platform where we bring in the likes of, the innovators available in the youth environment, and then they create and we support them.
Thank you so much. There is another one from Mohammed Mokalu. He's saying it's a bit personal and religious, that how can youth of Uganda benefit from MTN CS?
I've missed that.
And I'm thinking the CSR is corporate social responsibility.
Okay, I missed the question. Somehow you broke, either it was my side or your side, but at a certain stage, I didn't get what you're saying. You're saying, how can the people of Uganda...
How can the youth of Uganda benefit from MTN CSR during Ramadan time?
Okay. I think first and foremost, we've created the Ramadan bundle that's available for Muslims, and it's also available for every Ugandan, to ensure that we enable, communication. If I were you, I would say, wow.
Wow, I'm already saying it. Imagine I'm just hearing it for the first time.
And it's available for Muslims to use during the month of Ramadan. There is a lot we've done from a CSR perspective to support the youth, one in the health sector across the country. I think about 3 weeks ago, I was in Fort Portal. We were handing over a health center and this we've done in different districts. My colleagues have been moving across the country to hand over. So such facilities support the youth. Those youth that are, mothers giving birth, they are supported. Those that need treatment, they are supported through. So even education, our CSR cuts across. So already in the East, there is a lot we are doing from a CSR perspective to ensure that we support through education, through health. And we are going to continue supporting. Yeah. But above everything, the Ramadan bundle, I'm excited about that.
Very.
Yes.
So Charles is asking that you talked about fiber connectivity connection to home, and it's around 190,000 plus. And then be able to get unlimited internet connection. How much is a monthly or yearly bundle?
Okay, probably I'll just give a view in a different way. That 195,000 is all you'll pay in a month. You'll get 20 Mbps, 20 Mbps, which is square enough, unlimited internet. Good. You have your small startup, that is the internet for you. You will use and use and use and still have enough to do what? To continue working. So that office internet is the fiber to the business. The fiber to the home is the connection. We use the aerial. Sometimes when you move, you'll see poles that have MTN fiber here. So those poles are branded. they show. And we have cables, underground cables in some areas. So some areas around Kampala, we cover most of the estates around Kampala for homes, around Kampala. So we cover those who live in Naria, Nigeria, the Bunga, all the outskirts. We have cables in most of those areas. So you go to the app, My MTN app. I don't know if we could test it with you, but you go to the app, look for, let's see, so test for you. So you go to My MTN app, then you go to buy, okay? You either go to WorkNet Pro or Business Solutions. Now in this case, because you are a business, you'll go to Business Solutions. Under that, there are two products. There is the Kazi Bundle, then the Office Internet. The Kazi Bundle will give you an opportunity to buy data and then voice minutes that you can even share. It has a CUG, yeah, for an SME. So you can share data with your employees. So you get that Kazi Bundle, or you go to Office Internet, you click Office Internet, then it asks whether you should, it gives you the terms and conditions, and then you apply. You just follow that. Then we do a desktop survey. We keep monitoring and seeing there is somebody who wants this service. The team will give you a call. Yes.
All right. Hope you've been answered. Someone is saying, it's Ogwal, Tony. I have been running an audio conference service for schools and had 2,000 students plus on the platform. Now he's planning for a call center, but my fiber internet do not have a public IP. Can he be considered for a public IP as a small startup?
Get time, you come to my office and we talk and see how to support.
Then he has also relied on an integrator for so long and affecting his revenue due to the unstable charges. So still, I think this would be talked about, if you don't mind. Would be, he's saying, Mr. Ibrahim?
Yes, I can get you. I hear you. I get you.
Okay, that he has relied on an integrator for so long and it has affected his revenue due to the unstable charges.
Yeah, there's no problem with coming to us directly. And that is why my advice would be, let him come. I'll give him an account manager that will support him.
All right, thank you so much for that support. Does home fiber connection subscription come as a postpaid or a prepaid? It's Dr. Moses.
It comes both ways. We have a prepaid solution and we also have a postpaid solution. A prepaid solution is digital. A postpaid solution requires a bit of vetting. So it's a bit manual. So that is what we are looking at, but both solutions are available.
All right, thank you so much. James, you're saying, wow. Yeah, I think it was to the Ramadan thing. Dr. Moses is also asking, does MTN have an option of web hosting avenue for startups?
Web hosting.
Yes, web hosting is for startups.
Yeah, that's in terms of these services, definitely you should be able to come see us and we give you details for all these products. Yeah, we have much more, much more. Yeah, in terms of converged services, all that you're talking about falls within converged solutions. So you come, then we shall take you through and we see how to move forward.
Tony is asking for your contact details, and he's saying he already has an account manager. I don't know whether he's from MTN, and he was told his service was customized, that MTN would not directly help. I don't know how you respond to that.
I need to look at the details of what he's requesting for, of what he has available, then we can advise accordingly. So my number is 0772 122 997.
0772 122 997.
Correct.
Thank you so much. So Tony, for any queries and seeing how you can be added on the public IP, you have the contacts. Mr. Ibrahim, would you help us with the email address?
Let me see. You can say Ibrahim.Senyonga. I think you see my name here. Ibrahim.Senyonga@mtn.com. So all small letters.
All right. So it has been a great journey with you. We've really gotten inspired, and it's been nice chatting with you and getting to learn more about what MTN has for us as youth. And at least we have where to start. We believe we got an insight of what is there and would actually go for it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm excited too. Thank you.
Do you have any last words for us?
The last words would be keep pushing, keep digitizing. The future is now, and you are the future. So if you're the future and the future is now, you've got to do what you have to do now. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Back to Mr. Nyombi. Been a pleasure having you. Mr. Nyombi,
thank you very much. I'm right here, Hajra. Thank you, Mr. Ibrahim Senyonga. Where I come from, Mr. Senyonga comes from my clan. I am very happy to associate. I also really want to thank you, Hajra. I think you did a very good job moderating, and I felt that the questions that were asked also were in line with our topic for the day. My take home, though, has been largely about the connectivity and internet usage. I think it's quite clear that most of the questions that we've got, for example, Lucky Ninsima asked about an application, Tony Odong asked about a call center. We are talking about internet-related stuff. So I feel that indeed, as the future generation, we are talking a lot about digitization, and I'm very happy that Mr. Ibrahim has mentioned a lot along those lines. I also want to remind us that the MTN Youth Skilling Program is very critical on preparing the participants or to be ready for the fourth industrial revolution, which is going digital. And I feel that a session like this has been very critical for everyone that has attended. For those that have not been in attendance, they'll be able to get the recording and they'll be able to follow up and probably take the lessons. A particular vote of thanks from Ubunifu Systems of MTN Foundation and to Mr. Ibrahim Senyonga. Please thank you for being available today, and thank you for pledging to help our participants in the different various ways that you've pledged to do. And we know that with time, we are going to reshape the business environment in Uganda, and the MTN Youth Skilling Program, MTN Foundation, and MTN in general are going to be thought leaders. For all that have been in attendance, please don't leave the lessons here. Be very particular about building your own businesses. In fact, when the call was going on, I personally sat down and started scribbling down ideas for my own. In the future, be able to see it. But I thank you all for attending, and I pray that you have a very good day. Thank you, our moderator, for maintaining the time. We're only 5 minutes past the extra. I can see the chats are exploding, but you've received an email where you can reach out to Mr. Senyongo, and I'm sure your answers will come. Anything else, please feel free to reach out to me in my inbox. Those of you who are on the WhatsApp groups for cohort 1 and cohort 2, I'll also be ready to respond. I'm there as a Gumire Nyombi. From that, let's all have a good afternoon. Please be blessed, and we do this the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.